we are in summer and I don't want to wish it away. How quick it is to refresh my hair the next day.
And I'm ready for a day of shopping. Fingers crossed it's going to be a successful shop.
It was successful. Good morning guys, and welcome back to the vlogs. I'm looking like an egghead here over the steering wheel, but it is Sunday morning and I thought I'd pick up the camera today because I am off to the stables. It is my favourite day of the week. I have got my lesson this morning and then I'm off on a hack. And if you missed last week's vlog, I was basically explaining I've been put in for my first competition. Sorry if you can't see me. I'm not looking so cute here behind the wheel. But I've been put in for my first dressage competition, which is very exciting. I'm actually quite nervous, but I'm basically going for my training this morning for that, and then I'll go off on a hack. So I'm doing intro A. So if any of you are equestrians or horsey people or into it, then you'll know what that is. So my instructor said this is the one that she thinks is right for me, so we'll see. So I'm going to be doing that today, but obviously I don't have my own horse, so it just depends on the horse I get today. I was on Abby last week, which she is a trained dressage horse, and you can put in 3 options for who you want on the day, and obviously it'll be who's available. So I'm hoping I will get her, but it might be the case that I've obviously got to train on a few others to ensure that I'll be okay. But it's actually such a lovely morning. The sun is out. It is due to rain later, so I'm hoping I will skip it. But I just had my family stay over this weekend. My brother and my nephew have been over, so that's been nice just to have some family time. So I thought I'd pick up the camera now that they've gone, because I never really like vlogging when I've got family over. I just like to spend the time with them. And then I'm hoping tomorrow I can get on the road, and I really want to go to Bicester Village, and I want to go to some of the home shops that are up there. I want to go to the reclaim yard, because we're currently in the middle of renovating our upstairs, so it's dependent on when the builder can come and like when I can obviously be out of the house. But yeah, I thought I'd pick up the vlog today and take you with me riding, because when I actually put it on my Instagram, if you guys don't follow me over there and you're kind of like, what are you on about, I did a Q&A, and a lot of you were messaging when I asked what kind of content you'd like to see, and you were all saying you love the horse content. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to vlog more of it because it's what I enjoy. So hopefully, even if you're not a rider or you've never even seen a horse, it's a nice little escape for you, because this is how I find riding for me. It's just such an escape where I can switch off, I'm not on my phone, and I focus on something else that's not work or having to do with like the house or a to-do list. And it really does, like, the horses just really calm my anxiety. Afterwards, when I've been with them, I just feel like a whole new person. And for someone that suffers with anxiety so much, I found this has been so good for me. And I did ride when I was younger, and it used to make me so happy. So it's kind of also very nostalgic, like going back to what I loved as a child as well, and going back to my roots. So I've been riding now. I've been picking up from, it's been like the last year. So it feels good that I've been put in for my first competition. And I feel like I am ready for it, and just to have that focus. But I will pick up with you guys when I'm at the stables and not looking like an egg over this wheel. My lovely hat hair is really attractive right now. I've just put it back, and my trousers, my jogpers, are literally covered in where Raven, she was so hot and sweaty, bless her, and she just wiped all of her mouth over me. We had such a good hack. We literally basically cantered nearly the whole thing. Well, obviously not the whole thing, but the horses really got to stretch their legs today. It was just a really, really nice hack. So I'm going to go back now. I need to pop to the garden centre on the way home, and then I will pick up with you guys after when I'm not looking like an egghead. But I actually haven't shown you what I'm wearing today, because although I'm covered, I've got my cream joggers on from Holland Cooper. I love these ones. I haven't worn them for a while. And then this is the khaki green, which is actually quite nice together, because usually I always wear this with the green to match, but I quite like mixing it up. So that's my little riding outfit today. I did bring a jacket just in case, but really didn't need it because I am sweating. It has been so hot. Morning, guys. My hair is a little bit everywhere. It's still in the heatless rod at the minute, and obviously I've slept in it. But I'm just finishing off my makeup for the day, and I am off to Bicester today. So sorry, I can't do it whilst doing my lip liner. I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. And I'm actually wearing one of my Bicester finds, which I believe was actually from my last trip. This lovely silk Loewe shirt. It's not really picking up on camera at the minute, but you can also see behind me the bedroom. The bed is back in because I had my family come to stay last weekend in the midst of doing home renovations. And I've also actually got my sister coming to stay for the next 2 nights with my baby niece. I can't wait to see her. So we've had to like temporarily put the bed back in there and just kind of like the old furniture. But we are then getting the carpets laid this week, fingers crossed. And then we can start with doing all the decorating after that and like obviously refurnishing it. But it's all been go, go, go with the home renovation. So hopefully you caught up on the last vlog with what was going on, because I'm also working on the walk-in wardrobe, which I will be sharing very soon, I promise. But I thought I'd take a day out of renovating today and go to Bicester, because I always love to go ahead of the season. And I know it's very early to think about autumn. I know we don't want to talk about it yet. We are in summer and I don't want to wish it away. But for me, I always like to go a few weeks ahead of the season, and I find that's usually where I get my best purchases, which is when I got this. I got my Loewe bag. I've had so many good finds from Bicester, like my Prada ballet shoes. The list is endless. My recent Mulberry bag, which I've worn to death already. Oh, that could be the postman. Bailey's barking. But I feel like whenever I purchase something from Bicester, it's something that is forever then in my wardrobe, and I use it so much. Bear with me, let me go sort out the door. Okay, as I was saying, everything I've brought from Bicester has been a great purchase, and I've never ever regretted it, and I've always got my cost per wear out of them. So I'm hoping today will be a success, because we always know with village outlets it can be hit or miss. It depends on the stock on the day, so I can't get my hopes up, but I am going with a few pieces in mind that I'm hoping I can find. I also want to definitely go to the White Company and get some new bedding if possible, but we'll see what's in store. And let's sort my hair out. I actually cut my fringe back in yesterday. Obviously I completely need to redo it right now, but my curls have lasted from my Dyson. I honestly love using my heatless rods. They are just genius for not having to bother with your hair the next day. So I'm just going to quickly blow my fringe out and I should be good to go. Okay, I'm just going to section my hair back and bring my fringe forward. But I actually think I did an okay job yesterday cutting it. I was really scared to do it myself. It hasn't ended up too bad, I don't think. So let's restyle it today. I always use the Dyson attachment. I just find it so much easier. And voila. Just kind of play around and style it, but just feels good that it's not like fully in my eyes anymore, because it really grew out. And then I'm just going to style my hair around it. I may need to go over like a few curls. Yeah, I might just need to do a few more curls in my hair. I have found having my fringe has been a lot easier with styling. I've actually really been enjoying it. So as you can see, look, it doesn't need much. This side hair's held it a little bit more than this. I'm just going to revive it with the air wrap. Okay, And then I always use, to finish off my hair, the Kerastase elixir. I'm actually coming to the bottom of this, but you can refill it. I feel like I talk about this a lot in my vlogs. It is my favourite hair oil, and it just refreshes your hair, keeps it healthy. And you can see it had a little bit of a frizz before. It just instantly removes it and brings out your curls. I just absolutely love this oil. I will never ever not use it now. It's like forever in my routine. And that is it. That was how quick it is to refresh my hair the next day. I'll put a little bit of hairspray. I don't want too much. Just using the Living Proof Flex hairspray. This actually has heat protectant in it as well. And there we have it. Makeup is done, hair is done. It's looking a little bit wild at the minute, but it will go down. I just need to put my jewellery on. The only thing I have got on jewellery wise is my Monica Vinida lovely new diamond necklace. I actually did show this in my vlog when I was in Monaco, and a few other new pieces that I've had in over the summer. My discount code is still valid. It's 20% off. It is an exclusive code, so if you do want to use it, it's great to get that saving because they don't actually run them across the website that often. So I'm going to keep this on and then just do small earrings. I've got my stack on as well that I always wear. I never take this off. My diamond tennis bracelet and the diamond link bracelet. So I need my rings, earrings, and then I've got my Loewe shirt. Whoa, the sun has just gone in. Look at that lighting change. And I've just got my Massimo Dutti white linen trousers. I thought I want to get the most out of these. I've just had them tailored and taken up because obviously we won't be wearing linen much longer when we do come into the next season, and I'm definitely not wishing it away. There we go, the sun's coming back out, but I want to make the most of my summer staples as best I can. So I'll pick up with you guys when I'm in the car. It's saying an hour and 20. Let's fingers crossed, hope there's no traffic and we can get there on time, because I want to get there in good time this morning, go to the apartment first, catch up with the team, and then get shopping.
Okay, I just got here. I managed to get here pretty quickly. Why can't I get my words out today? I was just blasting Justin Bieber the whole way down. You know, sometimes you just need like a Bieber sing-along. It's quite therapeutic. I just realised how many actual bangers he has, like how many good songs over the years. And this is actually a little fun fact. I remember years and years ago when I was a teenager, me and my best friend went to go see Taylor Swift. Now I'm saying this was years ago, and Justin Bieber was her support act, which is mad. And I remember he came out on this crutch, he must have broke his leg, and me and my friend were like, who is this guy? And this is obviously when he was just about to come into his prime, and I've just been a fan since, so that was quite fun, having a little sing-along in the car. But anyway, I'm going on a rant. I'm just going to quickly top up my makeup before I head in. I'm actually going to go to the apartment first and meet the team there and probably just have a coffee before I get shopping, and then I'm going to work my way from the apartment down. So I'll probably start at Ralph Lauren and then head downwards, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy today. But then I did remember it is obviously the summer holidays, but I'm sure a lot of people won't really be bringing their kids, and it's like iffy weather at the minute. I thought it would be quite sunny, but I'm quite glad actually now I've worn this blouse and trousers, because I thought to put shorts on, but it's gone quite overcast and a little bit windy. So I'll take my sunnies just in case. I've got my Miu Miu ones with me, and I'm ready for a day of shopping. So fingers crossed. Let's hope and pray it's going to be a successful shop. My credit card probably thinks otherwise, but I'm hoping I can find what I've come for as well.
realised my vlog camera has been zoomed in the whole time, but there's actually some really good bits in Ralph Lauren. I always manage to find peace in here, and I got some black boots, which was actually on my list when I came. Oh god, the cutest little dog. And I just feel like they're going to be perfect and just such a staple in my wardrobe going through to autumn. So I just got classic black, and then they've got the gold details, and I'm so happy they had them in my size. And then I got 10% off with Bicester Village VIP membership, which has made my day. I also got a few other little bits which I'll show you when I get back. I'm going to head round the rest of the village now. I was also on an RNF to get one of the Ralph Lauren mugs just to have in my office at home. Just quickly pop into Loewe, but there wasn't actually anything that great in today. And she came up to me, the sales assistant, because I actually know her, and then she was like, oh my god, you've got your blouse on. I think she remembered when I actually got it. I think it was like this time last year, or like mid-summer last year, and she's like, I have so many ladies that come in and ask for these blouses, so I'm very grateful actually I got it. I'm just going to go into Manolo now. Just noticed that the white company has moved. It was on the other side of the village, so I think this is actually a little bit of a bigger store. So I'm going to see if they have any bedding on offer. Sandro was so good. I literally walked in and was drawn straight to the rail, and they had so many lovely autumn pieces in, like brown hues, like creams. So the 3 jackets I think I tried on, which you guys will see in the clips, I was on an RNF to get the check or the tweed, and the girls in the store were like, you have to get both. And I know obviously that's a sales assistant posh, I used to work in retail, but I was also on an RNF to get both. And then I tried on the little cardigan with the Peter Pan collar, and I absolutely loved it, but the size I tried on was a little bit bobbly because they'd been on the shop floor for quite a while, so I ended up going down a size, and it's quite like a cropped one, which is different to what I have in my wardrobe. I'm currently walking past a lot of the stores at the minute because I'm going to head for lunch because the girls at Bicester have booked me, which is lovely. So I'm going to have a solo lunch at Chiconi's, then recap on shopping after and fuel up. just checking in since lunch because I've had the best time having a solo lunch day, and I spoke to you guys about it in a previous vlog, but I recently started having therapy, and my therapist actually told me to go and take myself out for a solo lunch date, and doing that today was such like a dopamine hit for me. I loved it, and the food was unreal. I went to Cicconi's, and then I went to Coach because I had my eyes set on this crop trench that I had seen that was in Bicester, and they had it in stock in my size. Sorry, the lighting is going in and out. It's windy, but the sun has come out, so I managed to pick that up. But I've actually just picked this bag up because everything else has been hands-free, which is such a good perk if you are a Bicester Village member, that you get hands-free shopping. So all my other bags will be at the apartment when I leave, and then I can just put it straight in the car. But I thought I'd take this with me because I need to leave very soon. So I've got to whiz around the rest of the shops. I want to go to St. Laurent. Sorry if this is really breezy and you can hear the wind. I want to go to YSL, Burberry, Celine, and I feel like there's another store on my list, but I'm heading back down the village now, so we'll see what I can find. So far, it has been such a success. God, this wind is not doing anything for my fringe, but I wasn't able to. You can vlog in some stores and not in others, and you can't vlog in St. Laurent. But I managed to take some video clips on my phone, so I'll insert them on the screen. Wow, really doing me dirty here, but I'll insert them on the screen of some of the shoes, because that's kind of what I went into YSL for. I wanted to look at a pair of heels, but they didn't have them in my size. But they did have two blazers that were beautiful. They had this tweed one, and it was reduced a lot, but still it was a very high price, I think, for the blazer, and it was a small size. I feel like I might as well give up vlogging in this wind right now. Right, I am just pulling off and leaving. I just popped back to the apartment and grabbed my hands-free shopping, and I'm heading off now. I'm really hoping I'm going to miss rush hour, but I didn't manage to properly speak to you guys because it was so windy when I was trying to vlog, and yeah, it was just a no-go zone. But on the way back I went into YSL. I wasn't able to properly vlog in a lot of the stores because some of them you can't and some of them you can, but I did manage to get some video clips. Oh my god, I'm in the wrong lane. Oh well. But yeah, there was some lovely heels in YSL, but not in my size. A really nice blazer. There was also a corduroy blazer, and I remember actually seeing that corduroy blazer last year, so they've brought it in again in stock this year. But I have to say, the shops were so good, and it does go to show, if you go ahead of the season, I feel like they do have the good stock. So I managed to come away with some really good autumn staples, more like clothing and shoes wise, rather than like bags, anything kind of accessory wise. But I'm really happy actually with what I managed to get. The only thing I would say I wanted to look at was some comfy shoes in terms of like trainers, and I'm not a trainer person at all. I never really wear trainers. I love my Loro Piana summer walk loafers, charm loafers, and I think maybe I'm just going to go for something like that again this kind of autumn winter, because whenever I look at trainers I feel like they're just so chunky on me, they never look right. But apart from that, I will do a big unboxing when I get home of everything I got, because I'm actually very happy with them. And the prices I got today were such steals. So I managed to get everything with the Bicester Village VIP membership on top. So I managed to save an extra 10% as well. So I have to say, all in all, successful shopping trip. I didn't manage to go in some stores on the way back because I'm in a rush now to get back to see my sister. I didn't manage to go into Burberry, Max Mara and a few other stores, but you can't honestly do it all in one day unless you've got the whole day to do it, which I hadn't today. Then it is just a little bit impossible if you are properly shopping and looking through everything. And I also didn't manage to have a look in Barber for some wellies, so I'm in an hurry to get some Barbers or some Hunters for the autumn winter as well. But I feel like all in all I'm very grateful with what I managed to find, and I'm very happy. So I'm gonna put a podcast on and I'll pick up with you guys and show you what I got when I'm home, because you can't even really see me over the wheel right now. I'm just chatting to the wheel. I'm putting you on the stand and a wide view here because I thought I'd share everything I got from Bicester yesterday. And as you can see, like I said, it was successful. So let's get through this. My sister's actually staying and I did like a full fashion show for her last night, which she was loving. So let me start with Ralph Lauren, what I actually ended up getting. So these were something that I actually was going to Bicester for, and I was hoping that they were going to be in store, and I'm so glad that they were. And they were the beautiful boots. Look at these. Okay, the box is literally bigger than me right now. But look at these. They're the riding style black knee-high boot with the gold details. These are just so classic and timeless. Let me get these out of the box so you can properly see. I'm obviously not going to try them on with my outfit because it's just not going to go with linen trousers. But imagine these coming into the autumn winter. They are so beautiful. Maybe this side where there's no packaging. I love the little logo detail here. I absolutely love these. What a staple, because my black boots that I have in my wardrobe, so I've actually been doing my whole kind of, I wouldn't even say switch over, it's because I've had to empty all my wardrobe to put it all in the new wardrobe that's being built. So I've been going through loads of my stuff, and I actually have such old boots that I've had for years, and they've got so scuffed and worn that it made me realise where I had gaps in my wardrobe and what I wanted, hence why I did go to Bicester, because I wanted to get some great staples ahead of the season, and I feel like this definitely filled that gap. Absolutely beautiful. So I did get an extra 10% off this. Let me find the receipt. I believe it's in the bag. Okay, here we go. So the boots were 181, which was the reduced price, and then I obviously got 10% off, so 162 for those boots. And they originally, I don't know if it actually says on the box or on the shoe itself. No, I don't think it does. Maybe I did get it in the vlog. Oh no, here. They're originally £260, so I got them for 160, so I got £100 off, which is amazing for these, and I will definitely be getting my cost per wear out of them, so very, very happy with those. I then got from Ralph Lauren in this bag. I couldn't decide between the jumpers, and the khaki one that I tried on was so beautiful, and it actually went perfectly with this. It's kind of like a twilly neck scarf, however you want to style it, but the details going through this kind of gingham with the khakis and the brown, this just screams autumn. And then the chain print, I just thought this was such a great scarf to have. I wore my Hermes one so much last autumn winter and styled it in different ways, and I thought this would be perfect styled with like my mulberry bag. I can wear it as like a neck scarf. I just loved the colours going through this. So I actually saw this styled on one of the bags, and then it was laying out on one of the jumpers. Maybe someone had put it back. But it was £70 reduced to 48, and then again you get the 10% off. So I thought this is a great accessory coming into the new season. And then I also got this accessory, which is the reversible belt. So it's this croc leather on the front, this beautiful brown colour. If you can kind of see it a little bit closer there where the light's reflecting on it, you can see the detail of it. And then on the back it's this deeper brown colour, and I like the fact that this is a thin belt, and then again it just has the subtle logo here in gold hardware, and I thought this would be perfect with so many of my outfits. I wear my Hermes one so much, and I thought this would change it up, and I just love the colours going through it. And again, it fills a gap because this has kind of got like a burgundy undertone to it. Sorry if the lighting is really off, by the way. I've ordered new lights which should soon come, and I'm figuring out all the lighting in here, so apologies if it's not the best, but still wanted to do this unboxing with you. And then, as I was saying, I was umming and ahhing to get umming and ahhing if to get the khaki jumper, and instead I got this one, which is the beige cardigan. It's like this toffee caramel colour, because I wear my navy one so much. I feel like it's like whenever I don't know what to wear, I just go for that. I can layer it on top of things, especially when I'm travelling. I realised how much I wore it this summer just over my outfits. I was actually wearing it earlier to take my niece to the farm over this outfit. So I just love these cardigans. I usually actually get them, I was saying to my sister last night, in a medium, but I tried the medium on and I found it was a little bit too big, so I did go for the small. So it's always great to try them on, but this is just so classic. This with some tailored trousers, this over any kind of outfit, open, worn, done up. I just love these cardigans. The cable knit is so beautiful. So this was this was 205, reduced to 143, and then again the percentage on top. So Ralph Lauren always comes through for me at Bicester. It's where I get most of my staples from, and I really do wear them all the time. So that was successful to begin with. And then I went to Sandro, and this is where I managed to get the best autumnal staples. And I saw this jacket as soon as I walked past, telling myself, don't go in, don't go in. And I knew I had to go in, because I saw this in the window and I basically ran into the store, because how beautiful is this tweed going through the jacket. And I know this is something I will wear so much. I will put it on top of this so you can see. But I actually went for a size 34, which I believe is equivalent to a UK 6. I usually always upsize my jackets, but I like the fact, because this is cropped, the fit of it, especially with the arms, I just love the colours going through this. Because I have short arms, I didn't want it to be super long and bulky. It's got the beautiful gold buttons. How chic is this? I absolutely love it. This really does just scream autumn with these colours. It's so chic. I absolutely love the shoulders, how it's got the shoulder pads in here, the structure of it, the fact it's cropped. It's such a beautiful jacket that I know will forever be in my wardrobe. So I was very happy that they had this in my size. And then I also got two other jackets, which I will share with you. I'm going to hang these up actually, and they will be going in my new wardrobe, which I can't wait to share with you as well. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you the price of this. There was actually really good reductions. This was originally 410, reduced to 275, and then again with the VIP membership you get the extra 10% off. So nearly half price. And with Sandro, the quality is honestly just so beautiful. Chris has actually picked up a few pieces from Sandro in the past, and he absolutely loves it for the menswear as well. And I thought this was a little bit different to anything in my wardrobe. It's this beautiful, like Peter Pan collar cardigan. I know I did try this on in the changing rooms, but the one I tried on was the display version, and it did have quite a little bit of bobbling on it. So I ended up then going down a size, because they didn't have that one available in the back. So this is size, I think this is size 0 or size 1, which is like US sizing. I did roll the sleeves back slightly, but again, it's that cropped fit, which is something that I don't have in my wardrobe. And I thought this was so cool. The Peter Pan collar, it's got this kind of like velvet finish to it. I don't know if you can see the contrast of the beautiful camel material here with the buttons, the pockets, and then this collar just stands out, and it feels so lovely when you put it on. It honestly is just the most beautiful quality, and you can tell as well when you come up close. It's not too thick, so it's not overbearing, but I like the fact it kind of brings you in here at the waist. Obviously I probably wouldn't wear it with linen trousers, but I just loved this. And I was like, do I get the jacket or get this? And I just think they're both so different, so I ended up getting both. And I did put on my Instagram stories when I was there shopping, like, which one should I get? And you were all like, both. And I was like, I love the support from you girls. So this was originally 260, reduced to 174, and again, discount on top. So nearly, again, like 100 off. So very good saving with Sandro. And then lastly, I got this jacket. They did do this in a full blazer, and I really did like the blazer, and I know I'd get a wear out of it, but I did think this is just something a little bit different. I feel like with a blazer, you can usually get them when it comes into season, whereas I feel like something like this, it's a little bit different. I was scared that I wouldn't be able to get my hands on this and I would regret it. So this was the cropped version of it, quite similar to the first jacket. And again, it is cropped, which I'm really liking. And then it has this kind of white shirt underneath that's attached with the beautiful button details. So the pop of the white with this check print going through, and the colours, if I come in close, is so beautiful. And it's got this kind of chic Parisian vibe to it. I can't put my finger on what it is that I love so much. I feel like there's so many elements of this jacket, but I just think it's so cool. It's so different. It's not your average blazer. Obviously, I know it's a different fit, but I just absolutely loved this. And again, I went for a size 34 in this. I did try the size up, but the arms were just too long. And this does, again, have the shoulder pads in it, so it gives it that lovely structure. And I love the neckline. Even if you wore this open, but I think I'd probably wear this like with jeans, tailored trousers, and have it closed up. I'm actually going to Paris next month in September, and I feel like this would look so good. I cannot wait to style it up. So I'm very, very happy with that. And pricing wise, this was 420 reduced to 281, and I'm not going to say it, you know that you get the discount on top. So I know I did manage to spend a little bit in Sandro, but my god, it's worth it, because I know I will get my wear out of those 3 jackets. Well, I'd say 2 jackets and a cardigan. And then lastly, in Coach, this again is another great staple, and this is what I went to Bicester for, to just get those real kind of bread and butter items. And I thought this would be perfect. You can see I've already opened it because I was showing my sister last night. But this is the cropped trench. Let me take the packaging off. They do this in the full trench version, and then this is the cropped. So they do it without the collar, and then they do it with the logo running through the collar, which I think just gives it that little bit of an edge. And it's something different to what I've seen with these kind of trench coats. Love the classic style of it, the black buttons, the contrast. And then this, I just feel like gives it that little something, and I really do love it. It's got a lovely structure to the jacket as well, so I will quickly try it on over what I'm wearing, because I just feel like I would get so much wear out of this. Again, you can wear it open, you can wear it closed. The colour of this is kind of like a dark camel in real life. I'm not sure if it's picking up so well on camera, but I did try it on in store, so you can always go back to that clip. But the structure of this jacket is just beautiful. Again, I do usually go a little bit oversized with my jackets, and I did with this. I went for the size small instead of the extra small, just because I did want to have a little bit more of that open feel to it when I do wear it open, and have it a little bit more loose. And I just think this is so chic. I absolutely love it. And all of these pieces, I feel like sometimes, you know, when you get that guilt when you buy something that's a little bit more designer or luxury, I have zero guilt or zero regret for anything I bought. I think they're all such great pieces. I'm very, very happy with them. So it was a successful, I feel like I've said many times in this vlog, so when we're editing it we can see how many times I've said it, but it was a very good trip to Bicester. It came through, so I'm glad I made the journey, and I had a great time. Solo shopping, solo lunch was such good therapy. I know we say shopping is retail therapy, but going on my own, I feel like you just get what you want, go in the stores that you want, take it at your own pace, your own time. And I had such a good time, and this is what my therapist told me to do. She's like, you need to go and have days out on your own, go on a lunch date on your own. So I'm saying thank you to my therapist for this great solo shopping trip. But I will try and link anything if I can, like the Sandro pieces, if they are in stock. I feel like my hair is getting bigger by the minute. But I'll try and link anything I can, and obviously what I was wearing yesterday, and I will link what I'm wearing today, because these are the same Massimo Dutti linen trousers that I've been living in, are super comfy. But yeah, I thought I would wrap up the Bicester Village pieces that I got, and I've actually had some new in pieces from Reese. I've had in some new pieces from some other brands, so I thought I'd quickly share them with you whilst I've got them in front of me. This is a new bag I have been kindly, you can see Bailey in the background, kindly gifted from Demillier, and this is a brand that I have loved to use. I've purchased myself. I have a few gifted bags from them, which I'm very, very grateful for, and like I said, I am disclosing that this was gifted. This is one of their new in style, so I thought I'd share it with you ahead of the season because I feel like you guys would love this one. And if you're in that middle market where you don't want to splurge on a designer bag and you want to have more of like a classic bag that you can spend a little bit more on and know it's going to last you, I highly, highly recommend Demillier. This is a new style. It's this kind of satchel design to it. I've still got the packaging on it because this is very much brand new in. So it's got this lock style, as you can see, but you can just open it with the clasp, which is super easy to use. And then you also do get the long strap with it. So if I take the packaging out from inside, you'll be able to see a little bit more the size of it, because I feel like this would be a great everyday bag. Obviously you can wear it over your shoulder, crossbody. It does have a little pocket inside here, like a little flat pocket, but the size of it inside, you could fit like your phone and kind of just like those essentials you need. But it's got the gold hardware detail, which is really lovely. So you can wear it crossbody, and then because it's got the top handle, you can also just put the strap inside, which I do with a lot of my Vancouver style bags from Demillier. Obviously I'm just going to do it quickly now, and then you can just wear it as like a little over your wrist if you want, if it's more of like an evening style bag. But I thought this was a really lovely one, and it's got the grain going through and then very subtle with the Demillier logo here in gold as well, embossed. And I actually, for my birthday last year, got the New York midi bag in the burgundy colour, and you can get them personalised online if you order them. So I got my initials on the strap, so I just thought that was a nice little detail to share with you guys. I will link this because it is a new style, and I believe they've actually had a few new styles on the website as well, which you can check out, but I just thought this was really chic. And then I've had some beautiful new pieces in from Reese, and again, these were kindly gifted, but I've shopped at Reese for years. I actually used to work at Reese when I was younger, and I was one of the stylists there, and I worked on the women's wear and also the men's wear, so it's come full circle. But these are very similar to the lighter denim jeans that I have. But when I say denim, they are so lightweight, and this is the indigo denim, and I love the pocket details on these. These are the petite length, which is perfect for me because I do not have to get them tailored, and they fit so well. So I went for a 6 and then petite length, and it's got the lovely stitching going through them. I love my ones so much in the lighter colour, I ended up picking these in the indigo. I then got this beautiful, it's like this kind of off cream beige colour satin tank top. This would look so lovely with even like silk or satin trousers that I've got from Lily Silk. Tailored trousers, even now in the summer with shorts. It's just a really good elevated basic to have. So it's got the sheen on the front, and then it's different here on the back, which is more of like the cotton material. But I just went for this in an extra small. It does come in a few colours, but I just thought this would match with so much. I then got this silk satin ivory shirt. This is just such a classic to have in your wardrobe. It's looking a little bit creased now, but I will show you a video of me wearing this and styling it with the jeans as well, because it's this beautiful ivory colour, and I thought this would look nice with like camel trousers, even the same colour, like an off-white colour would look really lovely. And again, just like a classic everyday look with some denim jeans, it just gives it that elevated feel. So very, very happy with this. I went for a size 6. It does come quite big actually. Also does have the buttons on the cuffs as well, and these kind of exaggerated cuffs just add that extra detail. And then lastly, these are some comfy trousers, but comfy but still elevated, and that's what I love about Reese. They've got the pinstripe down the side in this beige kind of tan colour, so you can mix and match these with a lot in your wardrobe. And I actually put these with the tank top, and it works perfectly. Say if you've got a day of travelling and then you're going straight out, this would work really great. Just like an elevated casual look. I would probably just pair this with like ballet flats, trainers. You can put this with jumpers coming into the colder season, but they actually have these in the petite length again. So they work great for me, and obviously they've got the elasticated waist. So such a good fit. So some really good, again, staples from Reiss that I picked up. And that is pretty much everything that's new in my wardrobe at the minute. As you can see, I am prepping and getting ready for the new season, which is very exciting. I'm not wishing away summer just yet, because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying wearing my linens, my tank tops, but it's always good to get prepped ahead of the season. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, coming shopping with me and seeing everything that I've had new in, and I will see you guys in the next one.